Anton. Baterya nga lang talaga.
So it's not the carpet theory.
It's not the carpet probably. Baka pwede rin yun. Kinuha ng carpet yung energy. Yan. Humihinga po ba kayo?
Oo nga.
Based
Bakit
doon
kinakabahan
sa-
na yung 3 months ago ninyong
Nasa mataas.
Ayan po,
Dali-
congratulations.
Sugar.
Ay, right. Kita
Sugar
yun na
is
lahat.
borderline.
Ayan. So you,
I have the results.
she
I
will
can
be
also-
interpreting
Okay,
it
sige,
and
sige.
A
Ay, sige,
to,
sige.
A to B goal na tayo.
Okay.
And Coach MR, go for the assessment.
hormonal things that's going around. Pero kasi tayong dalawang hormones that manage our hunger hormones na tinatawag. So, ghrelin, siya yung, oh, go, kumain ka. Leptin is the one that says, oh, you stop eating already. So, it's very important na yung dalawang to is in proper communication.
Okay, so for
Kapag-
this week, I'd like to talk about food. So my relationship with food the past 40 plus years. What are my eating habits, my diet, and whatnot. Right? So, I've been like mindful with, you know, what I eat since I was young. So, quick backstory. When I was in my 20s, not really I eat anything, but just like everyone else. By 30s, late 20s to early 30s, I started my, triathlon journey. Specifically, year 2011. So, I have been doing, or I had been doing, carb loading and whatnot, and at times I do fasting, and it resulted to a development of my acid reflux or GERD. So I think in terms of my weight, I average about 165 to 170 pounds. My height is about 5'10". So the ideal weight for me is about 160 to 165. So during the time I was training my triathlon, my weight is around 170, 175. But after that, I tried intermittent fasting, whereby I eat like every other day. For example, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then the following day I eat just dinner. I don't eat breakfast and lunch, just do water and black coffee. Then the next day after that would be eating full meals again, but usually just egg, high protein, high fiber diet at that time. So, and it was very effective for me. I think I lost, from 170 to 150. So I really lost a lot of weight at that time. It's really visually obvious. But after so many months, I went back to my habit of not doing the fasting. I've been still mindful about what I eat. At times, there are some weeks where I eat a lot of sweets or carbs, and then the following week I totally eliminate sweets or carbs. So it's been an ongoing cycle, the next coming years up to this point, where I am in my mid 40s, 44 to be exact. Okay, so but recently, since I am semi-retired and I'm in the process of doing things that I love, trying out businesses that I integrate with my lifestyle, like a co-working space, music, like I'm trying to jam with bands and play gigs, introducing a cafe because I love coffee. Australian blend coffee is my favorite, so that's why I introduce a Australian premium coffee in the playground, our co-working space. And just recently, I have been trying to come up with an idea of introducing food in the cafe and also in the bar, where whatever diet I want or I plan is the same food or menu that I offer to our customers in the cafe or co-working space, right? For example, we did some product development or food development, food R&D last weekend. We tried spinach and mushroom omelette with cheese, which is my favorite. Overnight oats with berries, strawberries and blueberry. Chocolate pancake with peanut butter, and also like Caesar salad wrap. So those things are the products, food products or menu that we are developing in the playground. And again, the reason why is I'm trying to do a business where I don't think of profits yet, but instead I'd like myself to be a loyal customer of that product. So for this week, I'll be sharing some videos about the products that we're about to introduce. Maybe in the future, once we have done the final packaging and the launching, I get to share it to you as well. So in the meantime, stay put as I'll share and try do some taste testing of those products for this week.
Chef, what are we doing?
Tatlong egg yan.
Chef, wait lang, chef.
For serving. Mabilis na.
Mas may flavor pa, pwede nyo gamitin ng beef tallow, yung taba ng baka, imbes na oil, yun ang gagamitin.
So ngayon parang muna tayo, adjust.
Wait, ano nga to yung ham and mushroom nga no?
Spinach.
Mushroom spinach.
Mushroom spinach, hindi, I mean yung size. Ba't parang nagpapaalam pa ako?
Kaya, bakit sino ba chef dito?
Excited ako.
Then
Huwag kang
ito.
kabahan.
Then yan. Kasi hindi ko pa pala napalitin.
I used to do 24-hour intermittent fasting until I have GERD. Alright, so I'm ready again for lunch. So I'm introducing apple cider vinegar. Reintroducing, actually I've been doing this when I was in my 20s and then come and go. But this time, since I recently have stumbled upon a content where apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons in 1 glass of water before meals will limit the spike of your glucose or your sugar spikes, insulin, by 30%. So I'm doing this before meals. Hopefully I can do it consistently. Gonna do it now. Yum. I think you have to rinse it also because the vinegar affects your tooth enamel. So for my lunch today still is the omelette. These are 3 eggs with spinach, cheese, and what's this? The mushroom, plus my overnight oats, chia seeds, oatmeal, yogurt. That's it. Alright, so it's
6:45 p.m. I'm having my dinner. Big salmon from Contis. Really had chicken breast earlier. Supposed to be on my super early dinner around 4 p.m. I got hungry. Usually, when I get hungry at night, I eat junk food. But this time I try to discipline myself, eat protein, some fiber, like shellfish.
And so we're just waiting for our guest, si Mary Rose,
Yes.
a dedicated nutritionist and dietitian. It's been years na hindi naman tayo malakas kumain. Nag-workout naman tayo lagi. So, yeah, siguro yung kain natin ngayon, 15-20 years ago, talagang payat-payat tayo. For some reason, pag as you age, talagang, mawawala yung, ano ba yung metabolism?
Yeah. We'll ask Mary.
Ang ano pala niya, nakikita ko rin nga sa mga social media, kapag kumain ka ng carbs, yung insulin mo tumataas, di ba?
Okay.
Pag mataas yung insulin mo, then yung fuel mo, ang ginagamit niya, yung energy mo from the carbohydrates.
Okay.
So, andayin mo ngayon bumaba yung insulin level mo. Pag bumaba na yung insulin level, ang gagamitin na niya yung fat stores.
Okay.
So, kaya pag kumain ka ng rice or ng carbs, hindi ka fat
Burning.
loss or burning mode, parang ganon.
Yeah.
So, kaya pag nag-fasting ka, mababa yung insulin mo, una, maganda mag-workout kasi fat loss mode yun di ba? Pero, katulad yan, lagi naman tayong, like in my case, umaga. So, dapat, laging fat loss mode yun, di ba?
Yeah.
Tapos, ang kain ko, lunchtime na. Tapos, like for example, in the past 3 months, lang tayo yung salad wrap ang kinakain ko, di ba? The past 3 months. Pag lunch. Though, kumakain ako ng sweets. Pero, at least, nagkaroon ako ng fat loss
In the morning.
mode.
Oo.
Kumain ako ng sweets sa hapon. Wala, binaburn ko lang yung kinain ko. So, dapat ba mag-workout ako sa after that?
Or twice a day ka mag-workout.
That's the challenge. Sa bagay, ang isang issue din, yun nga, pagdating sa gabi, kumakain tayo ng, at times, popcorn, junk food,
Yeah. Stress eating.
stress eating. Pero lately, hindi na di ba?
Yeah.
Maaga nga tayo natutulog
Yep.
Peanuts.
Yeah, we replace it with peanuts.
Peanuts is one. For some reason, bakit ganun? Why?
Kanya couch sofa. Couch. Ganda yung design.
Para siyang
mas naging-
cafe-ish
Oo.
doon sa labas. So, kung gusto mo ng cafe vibe, doon ka sa loob. If not, pwede ka naman dito. Or sa conference, ganyan. Ayun, so, how do we start my assessment? Yung,
Ikaw magpapa-assess ka ba?
oo, syempre.
So as you can see.
Let me see, I'm curious.
lang po. It's magical.
Chill lang, chill.
Kinakabahan niyo siya kung tama ba yung timbangan namin.
We'll show later 16 measurements. Kasi yung atin pong weight, so regardless if you want to lose, maintain, or gain, what we have to check on is the 4 areas that composes our weight. Body fat, muscle mass, bone, and water. So, alin dun sa 4 na yun yung kailangan i-normalize.
Okay.
Rather than seeing the total weight. Makikita rin yung visceral at subcutaneous fats. Ganyan. Pati yung protein, ganyan.
Nice.
percentage and all that. Yung
Ako naman ako nito.
Yeah.
Malalaman na ang kaluluwa ko.
Nasa mataas.
Ayan po,
And
congratulations.
Sugar.
Ah, it's very
Sugar
na
is
lahat.
borderline.
Ayan. So you,
I have the results.
she will be interpreting it and A to B goal na tayo. And Coach MR, go for the assessment.
Sorry na, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah. Ayun, so I eat mga salad wrap or for
Anong laman ng usually, sir, na karne?
ano chicken, grilled chicken. Tapos I eat also roast chicken. Usually Kenny Rogers lang kasi katapat lang. Ang ano ko lang is
Yung na-week ilang beses na gano'n, sir, na salad
mga 4 times a week.
Okay, sa inyo.
Na lunch. Ang ano ko lang is I'm guilty of desserts. So, tawag siya.
So, after the wrap,
Who doesn't?
So after the
Who
wrap,
doesn't?
like,
usually,
you know,
ano po yung mga
isang ensaymada, o kaya naman one slice of cake, ganyan, with coffee.
Chocolates.
By the way, you want coffee?
ay, later na lang.
Ganyan ata talaga.
Later na lang. So, after that, I eat yung next meal ko na around 5.
Every day yun, sir.
Every day.
Default, like
Yeah.
wrap and then may dessert. Parang,
Yeah,
is it something
halos.
na by default, ganun talaga siya?
Yes. Tapos gabi naman, we eat like about 5 or 6 p.m. Ish. And then normal food sa bahay, like mga, kasi they have catering. So, nakain namin adobo, tinola, etc.
Kare-kare.
Kare-kare. Pero, very, like, half rice. Most of the time, half rice, no? And then after that, again, I'm guilty of a little bit of junk. Like peanuts, salted peanuts, sometimes. Very rare, pero I do eat chips. Popcorn chips, ganyan. Usually mga 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And then we sleep like around 9 to 10 p.m. Range. You know. And then, pag weekend, dun lang may konting, I don't know if it's really a cheat meal, pero may mga like Italianis, like steaks, ganyan.
Parang eat out once, twice
Eat
a week.
out, yung mga twice a week.
Twice a week.
Twice a week. Ano yun, lunch, usually lunch and dinner. So family time, you know. Of course, hindi nawawala yung slice of cake.
Anong favorite?
Ha?
Favorite flavor?
Iba-iba eh.
Parang yung client ko kahapon, araw-araw.
What cakes do you usually, like intentionally, you buy cakes here and then, or may
actually,
bibigay lang talaga dahil ka nakain?
Hindi kasi we also offer dito
pastries?
mga, muffin o kaya cake. Wala lang yatang stock now, pero
Alright.
sinadya ko kasi nandiyan kayo eh.
Out of sight, out of mind. Charing.
Yeah, so, ano ba mga dessert ang usually kinakain ko? Actually, gusto ko lang talaga
Ice
ng
cream. You like ice cream?
gusto ko lang talaga ng pastry over coffee. Kasi mas na-appreciate ko yung coffee pag, may, sabi nga nila, pambara, di ba? Something like that. Tapos you're eating the pastry with coffee flavor. No? At times, yung mga froyo, yun, mahilig din
Favorite ko
kami
yan.
doon. Yan.
Yaw-yaw.
Yaw-yaw o kaya pinkberry, yan, yung mga ganyan. So, pero generally, I really don't eat na madami. Konti lang talaga siya. But yun nga, we are wondering, even her,
Apo.
hindi namin ma-achieve yung goal. Ang goal ko kasi like right now, ang taas na, 180 pounds ba yan? Wow. Mga 4 months ago, actually 170 yan.
Okay.
Pero ang target ko sana is around 160. Tapos yung body fat, siguro 15 to 20% is okay for me.
Sige,
Of course, lower than that is always better. Pero,
And this is exciting. At least meron kayong initial.
yes.
Yung exercise mo dito, sir, what time siya?
Hindi ko gusto rin i-share
Sa
time
na ano?
Swipe na.
Anong time of the day yung exercise?
Usually, it's between 5 to 6 a.m.
Sa morning. Okay.
morning. Ang average workout time is about 40 minutes.
Sir, yung tulog nyo na 9 or 10 and then you wake up at around 5, tama?
Around 4-ish, 4:30, ganyan.
So, around 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Dire-diretso to.
Diretso. Pero according to my
Malalim.
Apple Watch,
I'm averaging 6 hours a day.
Okay.
Pero yun nga, gusto ko rin i-improve, no?
Increase.
Kasi meron din akong konting troubles pagdating sa pagtulog. Kasi, hindi naman stress, pero maraming excitement. Yeah.
Yes.
I would say,
A
looking
million
forward,
dreams.
a million dreams.
I like
exactly.
that. I like that.
Super large song.
We're all like that.
Yes.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Sabi nga nung
So, basically that. Siguro, yung pinaka-cheat meal lang namin pag Sunday morning, hindi naman all the time, yung mga Batangas, goto, o kaya
Once in a while.
pritong karne, yan, once in a while. Steak sa gabi, sa hapon. Yun, so, gusto ko lang, kasi I feel na I'm already, watching my diet, and hindi naman kami nag-splurge on a regular basis pagdating sa food. Pero, again, I'm wondering, bakit, hindi pa rin bumababa yung weight ko. So, I need to change my diet, and, I need the professional help at this time. Kaya, I reach out to you. Kasi, at top of mind, nutritionist.
congratulations. So,
Yung exercise mo, sir, how yung duration at saka yung frequency in a week?
I would say may average of 4 times a week. Duration niya average mga 40 minutes. There are times na 30 minutes lang, may times na
Hindi mo
1 hour, hindi mababa ng 30. Was this. And then yung workout ko is combination of strength and parang cardio. Strength and cardio siya. So 20 minutes weightlifting a bit. Hindi naman heavy weights. Tamang weight lang. And then what's this 20 minutes na steady cardio, at times functional workout. Kasi I have equipment naman sa bahay. Actually, I have equipment sa bahay. Enrolled pa ako sa Anytime Fitness. Hindi ko nagagamit yung Anytime Fitness dyan eh.
Ayan.
Yeah.
Tapos nabanggit nyo kanina, sir, na as per your knowing, mataas yung urine lipid profile, mga cholesterol.
Yes.
Borderline C.
Do you have a copy of my I think nandito yun eh.
Sige po.
Let me just check.
Pero dun sa previous, prior to the recent na 3 months ago, sa pagkakaalala ninyo?
Actually, parang the same lang.
Almost.
Yung last check ko before that, about before mag-pandemic, but 4 years ago, parang same din. Hindi rin siya bumaba. Pero now, I'm taking, was that Rosuvastatin ba yun?
Rosuvastatin.
Rosuvastatin.
Yun yung sa cholesterol. And then yung sa
Kailan siya
uric,
binigay, sir?
mga 1.5 months ago.
Kamusta yung energy levels nyo as parang before, especially during the 1 month that it was being taken?
Hindi ko pa masyado significantly nararamdaman. So I just take it regularly.
Like may mga dalibang pagod, hingal, mga ganyan.
Ayun, hindi naman. So pag pinakyat mo ko dito, I don't
Okay.
feel any hingal or pagod. Okay naman ang cardio.
Sige.
It's 8.1. Inaanap ko lang yung result eh. Should be here sa...
Nagpa-ultrasound din kayo, sir? Alright.
And yung, ano ba yun? Yung nilalagay na...
To the echo.
To the echo ba yun?
Do you regularly do that? Like once, twice a year? Once a year?
Before, yes. Recently, nung nag-pandemic nga, hindi.
Medyo na.
Natigil. Pero yung last ko nga, yung mga 3 months ago. Wala, 2 months, 3 months ago. Parang gano'n.
Yung at least may baseline tayo.
Oo. So, saan ba yun?
So yung lunch mo, sir, in a week, how often na you go for a rice? Kasi usually, kanina you mentioned the rice dinner, ganyan. Usually wraps 4 times. So, kung 4 times yung wrap in a week, ano yung the rest? So,
The rest, hindi ako nag-wrap yan, nag-rice ako. Pero again, mga half rice lang.
you don't go beyond 1?
Yeah. Hindi rin kaya because I have GERD.
Okay.
Actually,
Kailan
pag kumain ako ng starch,
trigger siya?
lagi siyang nagtitrigger. Kailan pa? Siguro mga...
Ano pa, sir, yung triggers niyo, you think? Kasi minsan,
starch.
it depends on the person.
Ano ba? What's this? Basta yung mga pasta. Pasta yung pinakang ano eh. Kaya hindi ako masyado kumakain ng pasta. So, breads, yes. Especially pandesal. Kumain ako ng pandesal.
Simple starch pa naman yun.
Pero like yung one slice of cake.
Ayun, hindi masyado. For some reason.
Bakit? Kasi ang ingredients ng cake at ng bread.
Pareho.
So, medyo, though,
Yeah.
depende yung wheat ng kung ginamit.
Yeah, so...
Yung sandwich, sir, like,
Yun.
pagkapatong, kaya nyo ba yun?
Hindi
na
din eh.
whole wheat bread or white bread? How do you feel
May
about
trigger
it?
ng konti. I feel na may trigger
So,
ng
pag
konti.
cake na zero.
Yeah. So,
Ensaymada, hindi rin. No trigger.
hindi masyado.
You don't feel it.
I don't feel it. Of course, yung mga beer, medyo may trigger yung beer. Pero hindi naman ako lagi nag-beer. Like, once every 2 weeks, mga gano'n. Hindi naman lagi. Liquor.
Ano pa, sir, yung napapansin yung triggers ng hurt? Di ba allergies ba? Allergies.
I don't know.
Seafood.
I don't have allergies. Ang alam ko lang na allergy ko is sa gamot, yung ibuprofen.
Okay.
So other than that, I don't have any allergies that I know.
Same here, sir. I have triggers.
Okay.
Palpitation and headache.
Sa
For
ibuprofen?
ibuprofen.
Okay. Ano pa nga bang trigger ko? Wala sila.
Ano daw yung mga triggers?
Ano nga bang
Ayan.
trigger ko
Bukod
ng
sa star,
acid?
the trigger, the
Bukod sa
curve.
pasta
Ang
and
trigger the
starch.
better.
Stress?
Di ba ikaw?
Ako, hindi nga ako nga yung trigger ng globo eh.
Wow!
Yun yun.
Trigger na, ano ba mga trigger ng acid? Pasta, pizza,
Beer.
beer? Coffee, may certain coffee na...
Coffee actually hindi masyado eh. Coffee nga ako ngayon. Pero yung pag nag-coffee ako sa
Paano po ka nagka-coffee concentrated or
black lang.
3-in-1?
I don't
Black lang.
use
You don't-
any sugar or cream, etc. Except for in the afternoon, parang cappuccino, may konting milk. May milk actually. Pero I noticed na if I drink coffee like late afternoon, nagti-trigger siya. Pero pag wala, mag-morning fasting, walang trigger. Some tea, I think yung tea nagti-trigger din sa akin eh.
Ano pong tea usually yung napapansin nyo na?
Though hindi naman talaga ako nagti-tea all the time, pero usually yung mga basic lang na tea, no? Yung mga Lipton tea, ganyan.
Hindi ka
Green
na
tea, etc. May pinag-uusapan tayo recently na parang trigger eh.
Yung froyo. Yung
yeah.
particularly yaw-yaw.
Yung yaw-yaw yun.
Talaga?
Kahit I don't, hindi ko nagpapalagay ng yung mga syrup na matatamis. Plain lang, tapos may fruits. Tapos may trigger sa akin. Siguro because of the sugar.
Ang ice cream, kamusta kayo?
Ice cream, may time of the day, like sa gabi. If I eat sa gabi.
Ng ice cream?
Ng ice cream.
Pero sa daytime?
Sa daytime,
Wala.
wala naman. For sure.
Like, ice cream you eat it plain or yung ice cream you eat it after a meal as a dessert?
After a
Immediately
meal,
after a meal.
Pero,
ng gabi,
ng
doon
gabi.
yun nafe-feel.
Pero rare lang din naman ako kumain ng ice cream eh. Like, twice
Mas
a month.
madalas si Froyo. Kaya lang yun nga, naano kayo. Nag-trigger.
Like, siguro mga twice a month lang kami kumakain ng ice cream.
Okay. Sige po. Anything na parang you feel that's bothering you recently? In terms of sleep, bowel movement, energy levels, pains, joints, bones, ganyan.
Ano ba yung mga recent na complaint ko?
About?
Parang bigla akong nakakaramdam
Lack
ng
of sleep, masakit na tuhod.
Hindi, tuhod, hindi naman.
Hindi na masyado.
Hindi na
Sa-
actually.
Yun lang naman siya.
Hindi lang laging acid.
Acid lang
Acid
talaga
lang
yung
lang.
major
Kailan yun, sir? Like, more or less?
Mga
Ilang
12 years
na ba?
ago? Or more?
How do
Siguro
you
15
manage
years ago.
kapag ka, alam mo yun, talagang...
How do I manage?
Oo,
I
intense
take
siya.
Gaviscon. Parang ano lang yun eh. What's this? Yung pagmasakit lang talaga. Sa gabi especially. I take that. Pero pag yung consecutive days na siyang sumasakit talaga, I take yung pantoprazole. Yung pantoprazole, I take it for 2 weeks. Tapos wala na.
So you just decide for it.
Tapos titigil ko siya. Tapos after a few days, babalik na ulit. Tapos titiisin ko na mga 1 month. Pag di ko na kaya, babalik na ako sa pantoprazole for 2 weeks. Pag nagda-travel ako, I always take
How long does
pantoprazole.
it affect you? Like, okay, once na nag-trigger siya,
How long?
the concern it lasts for...
Siguro, usually kasi sa gabi. So, meaning, pag
something
nagigising ako sa gabi,
Anong oras yun?
mga iba-iba. Siguro mga 1 a.m., 2 a.m., ganyan. Gising ako. And then, I take Gaviscon.
Sa isang linggo, ilang beses po?
Ilang beses. Okay, magti-trigger siya talaga pag kumain ako ng late dinner, like mga 8, 9 p.m. Pero usually, ang kain naman namin is 5, 6-ish. So, pagka ganun, natulog ako, tapos hindi ako kumain ng snacks sa gabi, very rare akong nagigising sa sakit. Siguro may konti, hindi lang ako nagigising. Pero, pag kumain ako ng 8 and later, beyond. So, most likely na magigising ako niyan, matitrigger siya.
Opo.
So, for yung question about how long, kasi pag nag-take naman ako ng Gaviscon,
Matic na...
nakakatulog na ako agad eh. So, I would say kung hindi ako mag-take ng Gaviscon, that will take for about an hour siguro. Na masakit ko. At times, pag may trigger sa hapon, kumain ako ng pasta. Pag sumakit siya, ganun din, mga 1 hour na masakit, tapos nag-subside na rin siya after.
So may mga times na parang you just don't take meds for you to check kung baka mawala naman later.
May times na ganun, pag yung busy ako na hindi ko na siya maasikaso, tinitiis ko na lang habang nasa meeting, ganyan. Pero pag medyo masakit na talaga, yun, I-take. Lagi ako may baon eh. Pero unfortunately, naubos na yata.
Kayo wala kayong ganun.
Swerte nga.
Ayun natin yan. Sige. Kaya minsan, parang na-curious din ako. Kasi recently, marami din talaga akong handle na cases na.
Problem nito is ano
acid
eh.
reflux.
I don't know kung lactose intolerant ba or
I found out nila.
hindi na.
Hindi. I thought my trigger naman is yung nga lactose, pero hindi pala. Parang feeling ko egg. May egg intolerant. Na-develop lang siya ngayon.
Pwede rin yun.
Hindi, parang sumasakit yung chan ko, like super sakit. Tapos ay
Minutes after consuming.
parang, siguro mga,
Kahit fresh yung egg.
yeah. Hindi ko lang pero parang mga twice, 3 times ko siyang na-experience. So ngayon, medyo,
Consistent.
na ako kumain ng egg. Though gusto ko siyang i-try kasi nga, para lang malaman ko
Pwede
talaga.
konti-konti lang din po. Kasi minsan may certain threshold.
Yeah, yung konti-konti, okay. Pero parang pag isang buo,
Parang
bigla na lang siya.
tapos magkaano na kayo, upupos na kayo.
Kasi gassy.
By the way, I forgot to mention, yung palang Caesar salad na sinasabi ko, just recently lang, spinach and mushroom omelette. So, ang gamit na oil is, canola oil nga ba yun nandiyan? Canola oil nga. So yun, recently yun ang lunch ko.
Madalas niyo po.
With something, with the cake.
Oatmeal.
Yeah, overnight oats.
Overnight
Overnight
oats.
oats.
Na-mention nga ni Sir.
Chia seeds, ganyan.
Yeah.
Kasabay Sir ng lunch.
Kasabay nung yung...
Kamusta yung pag nagganon kayo, oats, tapos itlog, do you still have the same amount of desserts like you usually?
Yes.
Yes, I think.
Kahapon, for example,
Gano'ng kadami Sir yung oats mo? For example, yung mom.
isang
ganyan.
Hindi, mga half nito.
Half niyan.
Kasi
Tapos
naghahati
may
rin kami.
halo ng chia, gano'n.
Berries.
Greek yogurt, tapos honey.
Tapos pag kayo nun yung omelette nyo, may ba kayo na, anong carb nyo doon bukod sa oats na content? Like may bread.
Wala naman. Yun nga, yung dessert na after. Pero recently, yung kinain ko nga Skyflakes. Skyflakes na lang. Parang, yun nga, para hindi masyadong matamis. So, gusto ko lang talaga kasi may kasama yung kape.
Kape.
Hindi talaga
So,
ako...
naka-marry doon sa...
Nakabundle siya.
Nakabundle siya.
Hindi siya pwede.
Oo.
So, have you tried yung mga parang puff pastry na may meat inside? Yung mga parang gano'n. Yung parang mga empanada halimbawa.
Hindi.
With a coffee. Or you just really want something medyo sweet with the...
Gusto ko yung... Actually, hindi pa nga yung medyo sweet eh. Gusto ko lang talaga ng may something. It's just so happen na cake yung available.
Sir, sa parang what makes the cake
No,
your go-to?
I
Kung
think
hindi man yung
yun sa
sweetness.
kanya parang habit lang siya na every time may iinumin siya, it has to
Coffee.
be something with his mouth. Parang may chinuchew. Parang gano'n.
Either a muffin, yun nga. Nabagid ko lang talaga yung cake because yun yung highly available lagi. Pero most of the time, kung may muffin lang. Or, bawa sa Starbucks, ano ba yung sabay ko lagi? Sa Imada.
Cinnamon, Belgian waffle.
Oatmeal cookies, mga gano'n.
And then yung
something sweet.
Yung oatmeal cookie.
With coffee.
Kaya ko siya, pero if may nakita akong cookie na hindi oatmeal, I'd rather get that kasi parang mas okay. Like, halimbawa yung they have the macadamian chocolate cookie. So, yun. So, ano naman ako dyan, I'm aware na yun yung trick. Kasi pag naging super disciplined naman talaga ako, talagang bumababa yung weight ko Problema ko lang, walang nampupulis. So, kailangan lang may mampulis.
But the thing is, ako kasi di ako mahilig sa sweets. Hindi ako masyadong ma-sweets. Unless yung time of the month when I, may craving. But I can do without it. So, pero siya, so parang hindi ko masyadong naintindihan yung craving niya for it. So, kung kakain ka, hindi ko siya sabihin sa akin, huwag ka kumain na or something. So, bahala ka, that's your thing. So, parang, gano'n, tsaka hindi niya habitual na yun sa kanya na pagkain ng something. Even after a meal, let's say dinner, mag-check pa yun ng mga kung ano-ano, mga cookies or kung ano-ano. Pwede namang wala na kasi busog ka na, di ba? Nag-dinner ka na.
I have that habit na after the meal sa dinner, bubuksan ko lang yung fridge.
Hanap siya na ng
Tapos wala lang, habit lang siya. Pero yun nga.
So sometimes we do that if sa family time.
Yeah. Pero recently, walang mga ganun. Maraming laman pero wala yung mga gusto ko. So, okay naman. So, hindi ako kumakain. Wala akong nakakain na. Like last night, pagbukas ko, wala. Okay.
So, that's my way of pagpupulis. Walang intentional na siya.
Always tell it sa amin, out of sight, out of mind.
Yes.
Kaya, nasa grocery
reason din yun, actually.
Alam na.
Nasa cupboard and everything.
So, that, actually, mga fruits naman gusto ko din. Like, slice of apples. Madali, pag wala akong nakitang sweets, at may nakita akong apple, most likely kakainin ko siya. Kasi ang habit ko pagkatapos kong kumain, I need to eat something not that yung medyo
like
masarap.
kung mga mixed nuts or mga ganyan.
Okay din sa akin ang mixed nuts.
It will it parang satisfy you?
Yeah. Like, kaya lang recently binibili niyang nuts is yung yung nabibili niya sa South na yung pritong adobong mani. Na may balat. Tapos sarap nun. Daming asin, daming garlic.
Gusto rin yun na nanay ko
Yan. So, pero if merong yung mga trail mix, etc., I can go for that naman.
Yeah.
Pero, yun nga, kung kaya ko na wala at all, sana, yun lang, I don't know how to discipline myself na mawala siya.
Kailangan may FBI na dito ng regulation.
Actually, when it comes to cravings, ano kasi siya, one of the reasons why, ang maganda kay Sir, nandun yung yung consciousness, awareness. So, mindful naman siya. And actually, that's isa yun sa very important, Pero minsan kasi, sabi nga, it's not that you are not much aware, pero minsan kasi challenging kalaban ang physiological. Meaning, if there's something sciencey happening already inside. Pero, so we have to mind over matter lang yan, but really, hindi rin siya, So, dalawa yung pwede natin din tingnan when it comes to managing our cravings. Number one, the management of stress. Kasi kapag talaga the cortisol level remains too high, chronic, meaning maraming stress triggers, right? It affects also the insulin levels. So, nagkakaroon ng insulin resistance. So, ang tendency, kapag feeling ng cell, walang masyadong pumapasok na sugar may be coming from any food mo, ganyan. The trigger would always be, kumain ka. So, the thing is, the something kasi na always handy, of course, is sweet kasi hindi siya kailangan lutuin, agad-agad. Ganon siya. You can already satisfy yung voice inside of you.
Yeah.
So, that's why, probably in between, you can find a way how to manage your stress. I know, Sir, you are into a lot of things, but I think meditation would really help, start of the day or pwedeng mid of the day. just to help you feel more relaxed and to put that cortisol levels, or probably pwedeng may scented ano kayo dito, just to regulate. No? Kasi, ano kasi siya, it will always be, later no, medyo papag-usapan din naman natin. Ano kasi siya, yun nga, holistic, it's not just about the food,
Right.
but also there are environmental factors that affects the hormonal things that's going around. Pero kasi tayong dalawang hormones that manage our hunger hormones na tinatawag. So, ghrelin, siya yung, oh, go, kumain ka. Leptin is the one that says, oh, you stop eating already. So, it's very important na yung dalawang to is in proper communication. Kapag less than 6 hours po yung sleep natin, the ghrelin hormone, hindi siya masyadong, kumbaga yung production niya, no, go, parang it would always tend you to eat more.
Mataas.
Opo.
Pag less than 6 hours.
Less than 6 hours. That's why, tama yung inaano mo sir, sige, dapat I go for like 7 to 8. Pero the quality of sleep then matters. Like, hindi yung parang pag tilaok mo, no, magising ka na agad. So, it has to be like dire-diretso. And let's say, pagising, pagtulog nyo rather, like in 30 minutes ba, knockdown na, parang ganyan. That's another one. No? That's, leptin. Opo, yan. Meron din tinatawag na leptin resistance. Kaya importante din to manage our weight. It's because if you already go beyond overweight, obese na tayo, may tinatawag na yun, leptin resistance, meaning basically kasi si leptin hormone, it's being produced by your fat cells, telling your brain na you stop eating already, okay na yan siya. So, leptin resistance, yung communication pathway na ganun, hindi ganun ka parang well-coordinated kapag ka medyo nasa on a heavy side tayo. That's why meron tayong mga ginagamit like mga EGCG, mga support na in addition sa mga kinakain natin to help our stored fat na ma-burn siya at mas magamit mo as energy. Okay. Kasi nga po basically, yung gusto natin i-achieve ulit yung normal weight mo so that the leptin communication would be as efficient again. Tapos, mas magiging kumbaga in control po kayo sa pagkain and pag-stop ng meal. Also, that's another one of parang hormonal, kumbaga influencing your hormones by managing your stress levels, and at the same time, magkakaroon tayo ng tracking and mindfulness a good. Second is, what affects then yung ating hunger is the amount of protein and fiber na kinain po natin during the meal. Why? Kasi ang protein po and fiber, it has the highest satiety value or yung feeling ng busog.
Busog, yeah.
Yan. Kaya medyo napatanong din ako kanina kung yung kumain pa kayo ng oats, which is high already in fiber, and the chia, which is high in fiber, and then may spinach kayo from the egg. Tapos mataas din naman yung protein ng egg. However, pwedeng yes, kumain ka, pero yung bang amount nun is sufficient enough for you to reach your satiety value. Okay. So the portion control has to be also observed. Yeah. Kasi given sir your bill, pasuyo nga kung ano
ba ideal nung yung
yan, ano yung ideal?
160 yata ako eh. Sabi ni Google. Sabi ni Google 160 daw.
Ito sir, makikita natin dito yung ano. So, ang requirement on given your age, no, and for me, nasa around 35 kasi ma'am yung quota nila for fiber. Sa atin, nasa around 25. So,
35 grams.
Apo, ng fiber. Well, apart from managing kasi your cravings, marami rin talagang benefits si fiber. Right? Given also na borderline sir yung sugar nyo, it will prevent the further spike, mga ganyan, pati yung mga bara-bara acids, medyo mataas din na medyo yung cholesterol nyo, it would also benefit, that's fiber din yun. And at the same time, of course, the gut health, where, you know, 80% ng resistensya natin is housed in the gut, and at the same time, if you're also mindful kasi of what you're eating, gusto natin syempre sulit ng bitukan natin, small intestine, kasi that's where the nutrient absorption is happening.
So fiber is the...
Yeah, talagang ano yan siya. Pagkain kasi siya ng probiotics, the good bacteria. Yun din, kumbaga, we also need to replenish the probiotics kasi at some point, syempre sir, mga buhay natin, nakainom tayo ng antibiotic. Antibiotic kills both the bad and pati si good na dadamay. So, kailangan po natin i-replenish. No? Kasi this time, majority of the sickness nowadays are attributed to what we call dysbiosis. Ano yun? Mas dumadami yung bad kaysa sa good, mga kontrabida. Kung dikit-dikit yung mga villi, no, ng ating small intestine, ano nangyayari po? Nagkakaroon ng space. So, yung mga pathogens, mga not so good, harmful bacteria, nakakapasok sa sistema natin. Technically po kasi after ng intestine, after yung bloodstream na. So, kung yung gateway hindi masyadong mahigpit, yung checkpoint, no? So, nakakapasok yung mga kontrabida natin sa buhay, parang ganyan. So, there has to be sufficient guards, which is the good bacteria, and sufficient amount of the food, the prebiotic, the fiber, no, and all that, para healthy yung mga gwardiya. Right? Yeah. They have the good amount of population. So, kaya marami pong mga sakit na gut-brain axis, skin, gut, etc. Talagang, it's the seat, really, of majority ng mga, even metabolic concerns, dyan naka-depende. So, mindfulness, fiber. Kasi, of course, syempre, ano rin po, prevention ng maraming mga cancers kasi marami tayong mga pro-inflammatory food eh.
I think, often taken for granted yung
Oo,
fiber.
talagang
Wala siya masyado sa radar ko.
Hindi, pero nabanggit ko rin sa'yo na
Ako nga, wala akong alam before.
ang gusto kong diet talaga nga, high fiber.
High fiber, high protein.
Oo.
Yan. Okay.
Pero just to share with you, in the past 20 plus years, I've been involved kasi sa maraming businesses and mataas talaga yung stress level ko. No? Maybe one of the reasons why na-develop ko yung acid or yung GERD. Pero recently, I took that decision na yung half of my day, especially in the morning, I'll allocate sa content creation. So, yung content creation kasi is something na I love to do. At the same time, wala akong kinakausap masyado na text na operational issues ganyan sa business. So, somehow, if you look at it, technically, parang half of my stress tinanggal ko na. Kasi nga, wala akong notification, etc. In the morning, up to 12 noon. Pagdating ng 12 noon, doon ako nagkakaroon ng mga meetings, doon ako sumasagot ng emails, etc. So, mindfully ko siyang ginawa. Tapos nabanggit mo sa meditation, actually, matagal na ako nagpa-practice ng meditation pero hindi ganun ka-consistent. Pero recently, siguro I allocate about 10 minutes na may pinapakinggan na lang ako sa YouTube.
Yeah,
yung
guided meditations.
NSDR. Yung yoga nidra meditation. Pero lang naman yun, somehow yung relaxation lang, mahiga lang ako doon tapos
Nagkaano kayo dito? Siesta, ganyan?
Kami, minsan. Pero I practice that, yung gano'n.
Kahit as simple as breathing exercises.
Yeah, breathing exercises.
Sa afternoon, just to make a
Kahit
pause.
meditate.
Kasi stress is given, di ba? We cannot totally eradicate that. Pero just to, makalmahin lang natin ang konti ang ating cortisol hormone.
Yes.
Yung mga ganyan.
Kasi sinashare ko nga sa kanila na yung half of my day, hindi na ako sa operation. So somehow, totoo rin naman. Kumbaga, hindi na ako stress sa umaga because of that reason. Pagdating ng tanghali after lunch, doon ako nagbuha combat zone, parang hindi naman talaga stressful kasi ang ginagawa ko naman parang coaching. So katulad ng ginagawa mo sa akin now, I do that pero mostly online. Kaya lang it also drains my energy ba. Yung social battery ko is nagde-drain din pag nakikipag-usap kasi I don't know, introvert siguro ako kaya ganun. Yung hindi katulad ng iba na mas gusto nilang nagsasalita, di ba?
Tsaka siguro yung pag-absorb mo din ng mga information ng mga coach mo. It's a lot to take in, parang and different parang doctor siya na different cases ang i-diagnose
niya. Parang psychology.
Yun.
Psychometrician din siya.
Psych siya ng mga business, So parang shrink na siya na parang
watch ka din.
Problema natin.
So
totoo yan.
Mas maraming umiiyak din dahil nahihirapan sila.
Holistic approach din pala yung Hindi lang technical na negosyo.
Pero yun nga, ganun yung nature ng business ko. Though meron din akong other stuff like operational, like meron din kaming logistics na business na minamanage. So, may konting stress din doon. Pero hindi naman hindi na katulad before when I was younger na talagang
super hassle.
Kasi especially noon, I do client facing. Client facing kasi yun ang stressful.
You go outside, you mean? The field work?
client-facing na hindi ako consultant, service provider. Pag service provider ka kasi, pag may client ka, as you know, siguro, pagka-client ka tapos may service provider, pag nabayaran ka na nila, akala mo, alipin ka na, di ba? So, ganun ang nature ng service provider, di ba? Unlike now, pag as a consultant, iba yung treatment nila sa akin because whatever I say, they listen, they follow, parang gano'n. So, yung stress level ko, significantly...
Tsaka given your workdays, di ba?
Yes.
Malaking bagay yung ganito.
Yes.
Di ba, natrabaho ka na okay, don't have to always go outside, nakalanghap ka ng pusong because that's another thing.
Correct.
Free radicals din yun na, alam mo yun, multi-trigger ng maraming. Yeah.
Pero I agree with you 100% na yung stress talaga is a major factor. So, you can also give me,
Actually, good thing, sir, yung exercise nyo sa morning because, di ba, exercise produces the happy hormones, serotonin, mga ganyan. So, good yun sa morning. However, parang maganda may hanapan kayo ng, okay, since majority of the stress is happening in the afternoon, parang ano yung probably 10-15 minute pwede yung break time para kahit pa paano medyo mag-breathing exercises, huminga ng ganyan. Yun,
Sobrang
ganun.
importante.
Yeah.
Probably may 2 p.m., 4 p.m. just to regulate. Ganyan. May pang-break, lang kayo.
Yeah. So, share ko na rin pala, I also take SSRI. Kasi nabanggit po yung serotonin yung antidepressant. I've been taking that since 2010. So, before I take it every day, full dosage. Ngayon, MWF na lang na half dosage na SSRI.
Pinrescribe po yun?
Pinrescribe sa akin yun before. Depression din
How do you feel, sir, during those days that you don't take it?
That's a problem nga because hindi ko na siya mabitawan because if I totally let go of it, I develop parang withdrawal.
Okay.
Tapos I used to be like every time madali ako mag-snap. Parang gano'n. So pag hindi ako nagtitake, that's the effect. So, sabi naman kasi nung doctor before, wala naman problem na i-take yan as long as parang forever in a way.
Actually, that's where also probiotics again and fiber will come in. Kasi if you really have a sufficient also good, sila din nagpo-produce ng happy hormones over time.
Probably, I don't know, baka
kaya
genes
yan,
din.
sir, kumbaga once na yun, naging sa...
Yeah. Baka genes din kasi my brother is also taking that. Ano naman sa kanya, depression and anxiety. As in, anxiety na, panic attacks.
Opo.
So, nagtitake din siya niyan. Pareho kami. Yeah. Pero, hindi naman siya, sa akin parang friction dahil, hindi siya big deal dahil, konting dosage lang, half dosage lang every other MWF. Ganun lang siya.
Ayun. Sige po. Pakita ko, sir, yung values.
Yan. First honor ka ba o ano ka ba?
What gets monitored gets improved. Ayan.
Yeah.
So, currently po, 182 pounds tayo. So, ideal is between 125 to 168 pounds. Ayan. So, again, if you want to lose that, alin sa apat yung may concern. So, first muna tayo kay sige, mamaya na yung mga major. Doon muna tayo sa mga mas madaling So, si water. Ito naman, at the moment naman kasi to. So, lalo na kasi kapag mas naging conscious tayo sa high protein, high fiber diet, mas siya, sir, mga water loving yung mga bagay-bagay na yun. Nagtataka kasi yung iba. Nag-increase sila ng protein and water but their bowel movement hindi siya nag-improve kasi nga yung water hindi nila intentionally tinaas. Like, if you're having, ilan ba kayo per day na liters average?
Average siguro, 6-ish.
Yeah. So,
Liter?
60.
Kasi workout pa lang, inom na ako ng inom.
Baka masyado wala kayong madami yung 6 liters.
Kasi ang 1 liter, sir, mga 4 glasses na siya. So, kung
3 lang. 3 or 4.
Sorry, I'm talking about glasses. Mga 6
Kaya
glasses.
nga, so mga 2 liters.
Sorry.
oo.
2 liters.
Ganyan.
Mga 6 glasses. Alam ko 8 glasses a day is the ideal.
Opo.
Kapag lalaki, mas madami.
Kasi kada glass, more or less, mga ganyan, 250, ganyan. So, 1 liter, apat. So, kapag mga 6, mga 1.5, pwedeng...
Pero what we take kasi, correct me if I'm wrong, is distilled water. Okay lang ba yun? Kasi yung alam ko, may knowledge sa
No, it's purified. It's not distilled.
Purified.
Distilled purified.
Kasi hydration kasi is all about the minerals in the water. So, pag distill kasi,
Soft is much
wala
better
siyang
than real
minerals.
games.
Tama ba yun?
Though sa water kasi we cannot really expect to get the optimal amounts of minerals din from there. So hindi siya big deal.
Evian ka na daw. Talaga.
Oo. Ano naman, meron tayong more of sa food at saka sa mga nutritionals talaga natin. Kung gusto natin na, kumbaga, ano siya, we don't expect the water to really fulfill the minerals that we need. Ayan. So, ayun po.
So, kulang siya ng water. Madami
As of the moment naman po ito. Yeah. Kaya, let's say pag nag-coffee, since coffee kasi diuretics siya, it induces urination. Ano lang, mindfulness sa... Biglang ganun
So, konti yung water,
As of the moment, medyo border, kasi 49.255 task natin. So, lalo na sir, yun nga, with a high protein, high fiber, parang intentionally na kailangan magdagdag ng more or less 1 liter to your average. So, kung ang average nyo is 1.5 to 2, kailangan natin mag-3 na spread out throughout
3 liters.
Apo, throughout the day, ganyan. Pero, yun, during your eating, sip-sip lang din kasi we don't want to, diba ang water kasi alkaline siya. Tapos, pagka kumain ka kasi may mga nare-release yan ng mga acids, enzymes.
Sorry, is it true na after you eat, dapat hindi ka uminom agad ng water? You let the stomach absorb?
Ano lang naman po, pwedeng let's say yung 1 glass, unti-untiin mo while
So,
and
not
after,
the
not yung igagat,
Actually, ganun naman
bagsakan
ako.
mo siya.
Lalo na sa morning, lagi yan magkasama. Coffee and water. So, take coffee, tapos water. Every 30 minutes ka.
No, so I mean,
Kumukuha.
yung sinasabi niya is bad practice pala yung kunwari kakain ka ng lunch, hindi ka muna iinom 1 whole full glass. So after you eat, you take a full glass. So that's not an ideal practice.
Parang
Dapat
installment siya.
Installment.
By the way,
From the start.
FYI, may sinend ka nga pala sa akin na form at saka yung parang packages mo. No? I'm getting the 3 months.
At the 3 months.
Yeah.
Sige po.
So, ano ba start na ngayon?
May lead time po siya gagawin.
Okay.
From the results that I was able to get from here and the information that I got from you, like the start and all that, considering your triggers, that will be part of the program. Ako. Ayan siya. Yun. And then, so tataas din natin si protein. Like how do you get that? Yung ideal weight po ninyo, average niyan. So, let's say, ang goal niyo po, sabi niyo nga, 160
sana.
Ganyan. Ang pag-determine po kasi ng protein, actually may range siya. It's around between 0.8 to 1.5. I-multiply yung kilos ninyo. So, how do we know the range? 0.8 usually yung may mga kidney concerns kasi we don't want to super stress out sa kidney. Kung gusto natin po, maintain lang yung muscle, nyo, you can choose to multiply it by 1.2. Pero kung gusto niyo talagang bodybuilding, you can multiply it by 1.5 to 2. Ganyan. Pero maganda rin, sir, I would have your labs first para I would also take into consideration your biochem, kung may creatinine doon, ganyan. Kasi ang part of the assessment kasi, we have what we call ABCD of nutritional assessment. A is what we just did. We got the body measurements, etc. B, biochem, it's your lab results.
Have it ba?
I have, most likely, kailangan hanapin lang natin sa
Kasi
email.
recent lang yan eh.
Nasa email mo yata.
Kasi nasa akin yata.
Sige, okay lang.
Recent lang yun.
Tapos yung C&D, it's through the questioning that we just did. Clinical, you just mentioned to me ano yung mga breast health concerns ninyo, like considering your acid reflux, tama sir, and all that. Tapos yung dietary or the current food that you're eating, the current food na triggers ninyo that you don't usually consume, mga ganyang bagay. So, part siya of, yun yung what we call the ABCD of nutritional assessment. So, ang ko na lang is yung B na lang, no, para mas accurate yung po natin. And then, yung current muscle mass ninyo, no, it may be on the normal range, it's 124. Bakit kailangan nating i-excellent siya? Kasi po as we age, talagang bumababa po yung ating muscle mass. So it may be probably because of, dahil alaga naman si sir sa cardio, strength training, plus the protein you regularly eat per meal, kaya we are seeing here the standard. However, the reason, ito kasi, this talks about like the days, the weeks of the protein consumption. So at least this time, we know already na kumbaga, ano ba yung, kung kailangan natin, let's say, yung 160, lagay na lang natin sa times 1.2. Yan, 160 divided by 2.2. 73 times 1.2. So more or less, parang nasa 90 grams no, of protein. So spread out yun, sir, throughout the day.
The day.
Opo. So yung lunch ninyo, kung magmemerienda kayo, ganyan, dinner, ganun siya. Opo. Nung kapag kamusta po yung pakiramdam pala kapag you get to exercise and then ang pinakaunang meal nyo is, tama po, 12. You don't talaga zero food sa
Yung
morning.
black coffee lang.
Oo. Parang kamusta po yung
Okay
pakiramdam
naman.
in terms of energy?
Okay naman ako doon. It's just that may mga days na sobrang gutom ako na I eat like mga 10, 11 a.m. Kasi hindi ko na siya, nadidistract na ako. Parang. Pero siguro
Tapos you always
once a
go
week.
here ng super morning, like mga ganitong time.
Mga 7 nandito na kami. Kasi naghahatid kami ng mga kids sa school. So,
when was the last time, sir, you remembered na you ate ng mga 30 or 10?
kahapon.
Tapos you ate ulit something ng 12.
Yes.
Tapos may PMs na, parang gano'n. Parang every
Tapos
3 to
dinner
4 hours.
Parang dinner na after.
Dinner na. Oo. Pwede natin siyang, are you very particular yung, bakit po pala kayo nag-decide for the intermittent? What was your
Kasi
intention for that?
before, nung sobrang disciplined ako when I was in about mga early 30s, ano siya, nag-work talaga sa akin. I lost up to 150, 145, 150 pounds.
That was how many years ago?
Because of that intermittent fasting. And then like I said, pag yung medyo bumibigat na talaga ako and gusto kong magpababa, ginagawa ko ulit siya para bumaba. So for me, yun yung effective sa akin.
Ano yung window time, sir, na kumakain kayo and nagpa-fast kayo?
Ngayon so pag ang effective sa akin talaga is 20-hour fast. Yun ang effective. Pero mahirap. I mean, as you know, kung kaya natin
kung sustainability wise,
hindi siya sustainable.
Okay.
So kung kaya natin actually kung kaya nga natin maka-devise ng plan ng walang fasting, better. Diba?
Lalo na, sir, yung kung naman, pero tingnan ko rin yung FBS, HbA1c kayo nakalagay doon. Sila niya.
Ang ayaw ko lang kasi is that the feeling of busog na, alam mo yung feeling na busog na parang nagsisi ka na kumain ka. I don't like that feeling. Yung, especially pag kumain ka ng Vikings or buffet. So parang, yun yung extreme level
Ayan, sige. Doon tayo sa yung talagang iwa-watch out natin ng bonggang-bongga this time. Yan, yung body fat natin. So, anything between 12 to 23% is the normal range for you. Currently, ayan, nasa 51 po tayo. So, i-lose natin around ng 10 to 15 no, fat mass. Yan yung ating i-goal. And then, yan, BMR, so basal metabolic rate is basically the basic energy that your body is at rest. Ito po yung hinihingi sa atin ng ating katawan. But, syempre dahil, marami kayong ganap sa buhay, you would need more than that. Around, I would be computing, no, once na. Ito po. So, visceral fat, that's the one surrounding your internal organs. It is usually associated sa mga lifestyle and degenerative diseases. So, ano naman yan, no? Mag-normalize din yan once na we get to lower down your fat mass. Nakikita rin po dito yung subcutaneous. That's the one that's right underneath the skin. So, opo. Ano naman din yan? Damay-damay yan sila once na we get to start with a program. Yun. And then, kasama ng food, sir, we would also be advising some nutritionals. Why? It's because, di ba si macro, basically, carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Calories siya. But for the calories to be released as energy, magamit mo siya as energy, dun yung role ni na micro. Vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. You mentioned, di ba, parang si mother niyo po, nagtitake siya before ng parang essentials.
Yung magnesium. Pero right now, ang tinitake ko is Centrum.
Centrum. I'm not sure, sir, kung napakita ko sa inyo to before. This nutritional book. Not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Ang nangyari kasi dito, sir, kasi ever since then, kami mga bata, you bet our parents, di ba? Sina mommy, ever since talaga, maano rin kami, vitamins, ganyan, until 2019, yung pinsan ko, si Doc Dex, I'm sure siguro nakikita nyo rin sa social media, Ano siya, nutritionist, dietitian din, and lifestyle medicine doctor. He's the one who showed me this. Ang nangyari kasi dito, sir, mahigit 1,000 produkto nagpa-testing in terms of eating criteria based on absorption and toxicity. So, ang supplement kasi importante siya ng pagkain. Dapat, as much as possible, yung absorption rate niya mataas. We don't expect 100%. Kasi pag 100% yung absorption from the external, syempre, siya, kumbaga, we can correlate it or associate it parang mga IV, ganyan. So, as much as possible, mga nasa 90+. So, ang nangyari po dito, parang kinompare sila star rating. Centrum, of course, we also used that din before. However, dito rin ako na yung naging rating nila was just like that. Half star, 1 star. Meron siya, sir, kinalaman in terms of absorption and yung mga potential toxicity. Like, if I get to take that, let's say, for the next 5 or 10 years more of my life, would it affect my liver, my kidney, ganyan. So, sina Kirkland, ayan, tinitake din namin dati kasi yung sister ng dad ko, US, so ganyan. And then, si mother, ayan, member din siya ng mga kung ano-ano dito dati. So, I didn't, tanong ko kasi nun sa pinsan ko, narinig ko na si Yuzana, but what makes it really good? Magaling, ganyan. So, sabi ko, pakitaan mo ko ng objective basis. Until, yun nga po, I saw this, nakita ko yung rating niya dito, 5-star Platinum Plus. So, actually, parang may 5 brands naman dito na 5-star. Pero siya lang, sir, yung nakakuha ng Platinum. So, anong ibig sabihin ng Platinum? It means, yung pagawaan, where is it made? Yung pinaka-manufacturing facility niya is pharmaceutical grade. So, ang ibig sabihin, parang adobo, sir, magkaiba yung adobo na binili mo sa Carinderia versus yung adobo na binili mo sa Manila Peninsula. Something like that. Like, where is it made? Who made it? Yeah. Very important siya. Kasi may mga nutrients that, like you na-mention ko earlier rather, na EGCG, yung green tea extract. So, yes, we can get green tea from EGCG from taking green tea. However, what we need is the concentration. Yon, may mga ganun lang ako na i-recommend. Yung dosages may kailangan. So, umaga, sa tanghali, gabi. Also, I don't know if you've heard about the nutrient of CoQ10, coenzyme Q10. As we take po kasi certain medications at present, or let's say in the past, pati yung pag-inom ng antibiotics, ganyan, may mga nutrients na parang nade-deplete over time. So, lalo na yung mga statin medications, simvastatin, rosuvastatin, etc. Kasabay po niyan yung pagbaba ng CoQ10. What is CoQ10? It's the one present in our mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of the cell. Parang pabrika siya ng paggawa ng energy that is present as in literally in every cell. So, basically, kahit na we get the calories from the food, pero yung mismong kung saan gagawin yung energy at i-release yung energy, the major component of that mitochondria is a coenzyme Q10. That's actually the reason why ang mga bagets, kids, super grabe yung energy nila. Walang uwaga hanggang gabi. Because they are, pataas pa po yung gano'n nila. 3 things why CoQ10 goes down. Aging, which is, cannot do about it. Second is for diabetic. And third is for taking statin drugs. Kaya po, natanong ko rin sa inyo, sir, like, how's your energy levels for the past month when you were taking that, ganyan. Kasi over time, lalo na po sa mga, elderly na present lahat yung talagang, sila, hinang-hina over time.
So, pagod ka ba ngayon na nag-take ka nun or before?
Hindi naman.
Okay lang ba?
1
month pa lang din kasi hindi siya masyado pang mararamdaman. Like sometimes it takes 6 months or so before you feel. Parang siya, nagbe-build up pa. Then,
ang advice naman sa akin is after 3 months of taking it,
you can check if pwede siya.
Magpapalab test ulit ako.
Yun naman, naman yun. Kumbaga, may pag-asang matanggal over time. Hindi naman siya yung parang katulad ng other sa high blood, ganyan. Yung mga ganon tayo. So, ito siya, sir, what I'm saying. Meron tayong list of meds na, kumbaga, ito rin yung ayaw natin, di ba? That's why we're also doing this, right? We don't want to subject ourselves sa mga, ito, pwede ko rin i-send kayo, sir, para may kayo. Marami tayong mga meds. Siyempre, hindi lahat dinidisclose ng doktor na, pag ito, ininom mo nutrients na, depende, no? Kasi, yes, may mga pwede siyang side effects.
So, yun yung mga nakapag-deplete
ng nutrients over time. Bukod sa, yun nga, bukod sa mga aging, etc. ganyan. So,
basta ako, whatever your recommendation is, I'll try my best to follow everything.
I think I also undergo something like that. Transitioning ako sa allergy, because and everything in between. Imagine I look like Ugly Betty before. Much worse. May salamin din ako
Talaga.
noon. I graduated.
Wow,
It just
congrats,
less
yeah.
than
Because
few
of
weeks to
like,
6 months ang duration ko sa mata.
Yeah.
Yung allergy ko, just
Nawala
a
na.
1 week or 2. And
Kasi
I'm
ang plan
so
din-
happy. Kasi
Yeah.
dependent ako sa meds before. I
That-
feel so abnormal.
That's good. Oh.
Kaloka.
Ito sir, yung, actually kung meron pala kayong AF, you can also do in-body there.
oh,
That's okay.
diba? Meron siya.
Kasi, like, for example, ito, in-body to, sa office namin sa Makati, she's a vice president naman sa BDO, mapansin nyo, kaya hindi enough na BMI natin normal eh. Kailangan talaga nagba-body composition. Kasi kung mapansin nyo po, 53, normal. So, kumbaga, kung mag-weighing scale lang siya sa bahay, normal yung BMI niya. But, if you get to check the composition of what it means ng 53 na to. So, noong October, mababa
Ang laki
pa
ng ano
niya.
niya, nabawas
Tapos
sa
yung
body.
body fat, tapos nag-28-day fat loss challenge siya. No, yan. After nun, yun, ito na yun nangyari. Mini-maintain na lang niya. Doon kasi sa 28-day parang fat loss program namin, it's the healthier habits na na-create, tapos yun yung isussustain mo.
Lalo na sa October, may challenge.
Ang advantage lang talaga din kay sir is that yun, mindfulness sa mga food and may workout na kayong, actually kasi yun yung challenge talaga ng iba. Hindi ko i-convince ko nila yung sarili nila. Exercise ba?
Pero at least may workout na.
Yeah, malaking bagay. Super malaking
Tsaka ang
bagay.
plan ko dyan is that whatever menu plan or diet plan, I'll try to develop it also here.
Kasi, ito, siya yung parang pinaka-grand champion namin nung nakaraan. Dami kasing siya yan. Recently kasi ito yung mga programs.
Ay, nice.
Like, yan. Starting with...
Pero tuloy magpa-picture na ako ngayon.
Yan, maganda rin. May product. Tsaka mapansin nyo, sir, kasi we also gave something to improve the health of the liver. Yung liver kasi siya yung main organ for fat metabolism. So basically, once na you eat all of these food, ganyan, importante yung pinakamakina ba natin, ganado magtrabaho.
Yes.
Kasi po pwede we'll just dump in, oh, ito, healthy food, ganyan. Pero if your organs are not empowered enough to do its job, hindi rin po siya maano. That's why, parang yung mga cells natin, it has to be. Kaya kung
April to May, as in 1 month lang yan?
Yeah, talagang
Ano, El Nido?
yan, in body
Ano yung
yung gamit.
accommodation for at El Nido?
Yun yung
Yan
napanalunan
po
niya.
kasi yung, may pa-price kami doon. Kaya,
Wala bang price ngayon?
Wala ba price ngayon?
actually,
Pupunta tayo,
meron,
okay?
starting September 30.
Kaya pupunta ako El Nido sa Monday actually.
Merong ilo-launch kami. It's the last,
Last
yeah, you can, why not? Kasi baka may prices motivated, di ba?
Actually, you know what? One of
Parang
our
season 3 to.
Bojoks, nanalo naman siya at least
Minor. Kung familiar sa Bojoks Restaurant,
6 pounds weight
yung
loss,
chef
tamad
kasi
ba
doon,
yun?
yung pinaka-may-ari, yung anak ng owner, very
Kinuha
challenge na rin
niya.
yun for quite some time.
So anong price ngayon yung sa bago?
Ay, ilo-launch sir sa
Wait,
Monday,
actually,
sa
last
SMX.
time, 30,000 yung ground winner, either gadgets, travel,
Yeah,
or
parang pipili ka.
appliances.
May mga ganun.
30,000 and lots
Pero
of-
ano naman siya, sabi niya dito, it's really holistic. So, yung calorie counting, nutrition, daily workouts. So, yeah.
Baka pwede nang i-advance yung accommodation sa El Nido.
Kasi sigurado ka namang mananalo ka.
Kasama ka ba, ma'am?
Hindi, okay siya. Bantay ka.
Paglaban ka ng Batangas, let's go.
Yes.
Kasi nationwide talaga to.
Ito, actually, hindi siya halatang pero ito yung kanyang, nagsimula siya, yan, Feb to March, 46 pounds yung body fat to 27.
At saka nagmumukhang college.
In-encourage daw siya ng wife niya kasi daw pag niyayakap daw siya ng kasama niya. Sabi niya, parang wala na ako mahawak daw na dibdib. Sabi niya gano'n. Tapos, yun, nag-commit din talaga siya sa Sineryoso niya rin.
So yan,
Happy wife.
combination of nutrition,
Nutrition, food,
and
exercise, holistic talaga.
Holistic naman talaga dapat.
Yeah.
Ay, ito, recently siya yung nanalo. Ano naman to? Sabi ko nga, ito parang tatay, tapos ito yung anak.
Ay, no!
Di ba? Sabi ko nga,
Fake yung chan niya dyan.
grabe.
Lobo niya.
As in,
Very
Nasaan ba yung resulta
nakita ko
ni-
kasi itsura nila. They look
actually,
very
we know
fresh.
these people personally. Kaya
I
parang
have seen
sobrang naka-proud.
them.
Naku, makita yung social media nila.
Ano lang ako nasa beach talaga. So, yeah, grabe gusto ko talaga magkaroon ng beach.
Pero isa daw talaga sa inano nila, sir, yung mga simple carbs. It's really the sugars ang mabilis. Kasi bukod sa, yun nga, madali siyang maka-increase ng calories. It's, sir, pro-inflammatory.
Yeah.
So anything that's pro-inflammatory, sugar, fats, ganyan. Bukod sa madali siyang maka-gain ng weight. Kumbaga yung lining ng blood vessels,
Pabayaran na.
madaling mag-inflame na mamaga.
Mm.
So, kumbaga, yung blood flow, pag naninikip yung ugat, hindi ganun kaswabe. Diba the blood carries the nutrients, the oxygen, ganyan. So gusto natin, kumbaga, kung sa daan, yung highway, walang matatraffic. Swabing-swabe yung daluyan ng ugat natin.
At saka plan ko naman i-develop din yung mga products ng food dito sa playground. So you want to offer healthy food options.
I actually love to share that kasi gusto ko patingin namin sa inyo yung mga bests namin. And you can actually lead the team to make, kasi di ba Batangas the healthiest province in the world, that's our goal. Imagine that they could just order healthy meals.
Kaya nga, so that's the plan actually.
Oo, kasi we will definitely promote, you know why? I haven't seen someone consistent. Have you heard about Project Fit?
Yeah,
the thing is, maraming tao ang hindi pa rin gusto, probably the consistency, the taste, and
nag-try kami dyan eh. Pare-pareho lang yung mga binibigay.
Hindi nila nagustuhan long term. Kasi I know the clients are high profile din sa Yusana and alam, binatawan ko after 1 week kasi yung comment is iba. But when you actually, kasi Coach Meridos is also a premier curator for different fine dining restaurants.
Oo nga, kaya nga.
She does it very effectively with restaurant owners.
Magko-collab nga tayo dito.
Congratulations.
Diba, okay naman, Meridos. We can collab here, we can introduce a healthy product options here.
And si Jed. Tama si Jed.
Jed,
yung last time. Medyo nag-ask us
nga din siya. Kayo, diba?
Yeah, briefly. Last time. Diba, nag-uwasok ko kayo dito kasi dami niya rin tanong.
Hindi kasi yung katabin dito, mag-o-open yan na BPO, about 100 seats.
Oh, perfect.
So, kaya we want
the life that they lead.
So we develop the products na I'll consume at the same time I'll share with them.
No, I wanna try that too. Can you check my stats there?
Ito.
I'm just curious about how I...
Ano next step natin? Sakali.
Ang gawin
may lead time kasi sir yung paggawa ng meal plan.
Sure.
So, ano lang ako, siguro balikan ko yung mga next week.
Okay lang, magbabakasyon muna ako. Pwede ba kumain? Pwede ba kumain muna ako ng marami doon?
Ilang araw ba kayo sa...
4 days. Kasama ko yung anak kong isa.
Starting Monday.
Starting Monday, balik ko dito.
Enjoy. Alam mo sir, is it your first year?
Hindi, second day.
Kasi syempre di ba yung ano doon, pag island hopping kayo, may boodle fight.
Yeah. Yung first time ko doon, back in 2008 pa, tagal na. So this time, yung eldest ko, nagbakasyon niya sa school. So, gusto niya, naglambing lang. So sabi ko, sige, punta tayo doon. Maganda ngayon doon, may diretso ng plane.
Kasoy, mag-ano kayo.
Yeah.
Pwede kayo
Sige, so I'll wait for that. Tapos, yun na, let me know kung ano yung kailangan ko to sign something. Kung meron kang ipapasign sa akin. And,
actually, you will receive something like this. Pero dahil you will go for 3 months, ito kasi upon consult, ito yung inaano ko eh. Pero siya, computerize ko siya. So, para mas organized mo, yan, nandito lahat yung you will receive something like this. So, recommended. Though ito kasi upon consult, yan, ito binibig ko general. However, since you will have the 3 months, makikita nyo na parang how the recommended are reflected on the menu. Parang ganyan siya.
Okay, good. Alright, so that wraps up my food vlog for the week. So, next step is I'll just wait for yung meal plans ni Coach MR ni Mary Rose. So hopefully, this time there's a significant change in my weight loss journey, at the same time my health and my eating habits and whatnot. Probably I'll create another series or vlog about this in the results of this plan. I'll see you in the next vlog.